guys, Maggie here. So, you guys probably heard this announcement before on X, right? But how would you guys react if this happened in real life? What I mean is that how would you guys really get all worked up when you hear the news saying that the Black Panther and the Creed's director want to reboot the X-Files series? How would you guys really react exactly? Well, I'm gonna be discussing about it, but before I do, if you guys really enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright? And if you guys need to follow my social media platforms, it's down in the description down below, as well as subscribing my husband Kaim Kennedy, guys. Please support his channel. And of course check his latest live streams on his Minecraft, his Sword Online, and so much more, you guys. And plus, if you guys find a right agent, like a writing agent that is, for my husband, that'll be so great. Because he is trying to find a right agent to publish his book and get him noticed, okay? So please give him a comment on finding the right agent, alright? Love you, Kaimi. Mwah. So let's get back to X Files. So, according to Discussing Film, Ryan Coogler, director of Creed, Black Panther series, and of course Sinners, says he wants to reboot X Files and it'll be his next project. And he said, quote, I'm fired up to get back to it and that some of those episodes, if we do our jobs right, will be really effing scary. And I'm gonna let you guys know that X Files has been an iconic show back in the 90s, and I grew up in that time frame. And as you guys can see through my hand that I'm showing you guys right now, I have owned pretty much half of the series of X Files, and it's pretty iconic, you know what I mean? Because my folks and I will always sit in the couch and put on the VHS tape, or we see it on TV. It was always on Fox, and I gotta say, the series was so awesome, and it was always putting us on edge. Not only is just based on these two FBI agents named Mulder and Scully, and you guys can tell that they always go on these weird, crazy journeys where they see something that's science fiction related, meaning aliens, or that's something supernatural. They're like probably your 90s version of, Dean and Sam, that is, right? But this is more classic, more unique of how these creators from Fox, before all this DEI and woke, came about, and how I feel that they want to reboot the 90s classic show, I just feel like it's not really necessary. And this is totally my opinion, guys, because I have nothing against the director. He's phenomenal. I've seen his work, basically, in movie theaters. I've seen the Black Panther series. I've seen Creed. And of course, I'm going to be planning to see the Sinners movie by anytime soon because according to the trailer, it looks really good. And critics are like saying that it really is knocking down Minecraft off the box office seat, that's for sure. And I was like, oh my god, then this is definitely the movie for me to watch, But anyways, getting back to Xbox, not to be sidetracked here. I just feel like, I don't know how he's going to pull it off, in my opinion. I'm guessing he's going to probably follow the same footsteps as the creators of X Files, but I'm not sure, because X Files should be not be touched because it's an iconic show that people can look up to and, sit, throughout the TV or whatnot through episode after episode. I just think that how can he pull off this whole science fiction mixed with thriller and suspense and all the supernatural kind of things within the franchise, right? So I'm just trying to wrap my head around how he's gonna pull it off. You know what I mean? Because I seen his work. He does great stories within his movie industry lifestyle, right? I just think that it's gonna be like a hit or miss, in my opinion. I just don't think that he will nail it out of the park just yet, that he'll get there. I just think that it's going to be one of these TV series where they're going to have a modern spin to it, not even close to the classics. And from what I heard as well, that one of the stars from X Files, the one that plays Mulder, that is, he said he's open to come back as his character, that is, playing Agent Mulder. And even though he's at age, you guys, he still likes the whole series. But I can tell that if it's the material relating to anything woke related, he probably won't come back because that's the same thing with other actors. So we're not 100% sure how it's going to go, but if this is going to turn out one of these DEI kind of projects where they're going to have this modern spin to it, I'm not going to plan to watch it because it just ruins the whole interest for us 90s kids who grew up with this kind of franchise. And for those who never seen X Files in their entire life or they're not interested, that's totally up to you. I'm not gonna like force you to like watch the series or being seeing old classic of the episodes. That's totally up to you. I'm just letting you guys know that, in my opinion, that I just don't want the director to like play around the X Files, memories of my childhood because it's just an ultimate classic. I just thinking that maybe, just maybe, they could at least do something relating to X Files, or better yet, maybe like do something almost like similar but different. Maybe make your own spin of a supernatural or sci-fi TV show. Why does it have to be X Files? I'm just curious, because the iconic show was just fine as it is. We don't need like a reboot of a rerun of the old series because it's gonna be boring and it's gonna be lacking a lot of materials. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there, you guys. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below of how you guys reacting towards the director of Black Panther, Ryan Coogler, rebooting the X Files series. I want to hear you guys in the comment section. And of course, as well, if you guys really enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, as well, don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms down in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my husband, Kaim Kinder. Alright? Love you, Kaimi. So, does it help our leader, Megan Egan, the Walking That Finger 27 signing off? See you guys next video. Love you, Kaimi. Peace out.